En inglés, we have I love you. En español, te amo, te quiero, me encantas. And I think our language represents our culture. Spanish language being so affectionate represents one of my favorite things about culture. Why am I spending time in Colombia and not in Europe like most artists from Canada or the US? It's because I have so many memories from my family here. It makes me feel really close to my mom to be here. I feel such a sense of community in Latin America that I'm grateful for and that I love, and I just want to keep coming back to. Music already being such a universal language, such a way for us to communicate across language barriers. To me, if you can take multiple language within that music, and within emotions that are bigger than any one language, it just expands the nuances of how it can reach you in a human way. A good example of that, I think, is in moderación, saying, in English I say, please don't want me in moderation. Pero Camilo dices, porfa no ames con moderación. Just don't love me in moderation. Because there isn't really a direct translation to "don't want me in moderation." And I think that's beautiful. It adds to how detailed and nuanced the emotion of a song is for it to include multiple languages. I think it's a beautiful thing when songs that I have written in order to understand a part of what it means to be who I am can reach other people in a way that helps them understand a part of what it means to be who they are. When you think of me. It's particularly exciting because I'm going to be touring with John Mayer while it happens. So to be able to live the kind of dream that 15 years ago would have seemed like a fairy tale is a perfectly fitting way to end my 20s. You know, opening for him in Madison Square Garden in New York, there is such a legacy to that environment. So that's particularly special because I'll be in New York and it feels like such a milestone. Opening for him in Toronto, my hometown, will be particularly nostalgic because, you know, that's the first arena I ever saw a concert.